Hey guys, welcome back to Life Elevated Trailers YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. Exciting day here at Life Elevated Trailers. We got all the brand new Trails West RPM snow trailers behind me. So let's start. Right here, we got three goosenecks. We have the 34 in charcoal, that's the Burandt series. That trailer can hold 9 sleds if you cram them in there, 8 comfortably. One right next to it is a 28-foot gooseneck. That will hold 6 sleds, 7 if you really cram them in there. That's also a Burandt. Then next to that, this white one is a value package 28 gooseneck. Same thing. There's some differences between the Burandt and the value, though. We'll go over later. Next to that, we've got a black 28-foot bumper pole Burandt. And then right behind me, a 28-foot value package bumper pole. And next to that, a 20-foot value package bumper pole. So what's new for 2024? We've got a lighted grab handle coming in the door. We've got a rotary latch on the door. We've got a brand new battery shutoff. We've got rear corner cove protectors. So when you drive out of the trailer, you don't smash those rear corner coves. And then really exciting is the extreme cold weather package. Got a major upgrade this year that I'll tell you about here in a second. In this video, we'll also talk about the difference between the Burandt and the value package and why for 2024 that value package might be a sneaky good deal. So stay tuned. We're going to go through a lot of the basics of this trailer again. If you're a first time watcher, if you've already know all that, you can skip forward to where I explain what the extreme cold package is, but enjoy the video and we'll try to educate you as much as possible. All right, guys, so if you're new to the channel or you just want a good refresher, I'm going to go back to basics on these. I'm going to go over sizes, construction, and a few of the options here that we can see in the front. Let's start with size first. In the goosenecks, they measure them by the box. They have the 34-foot gooseneck, which is 42 feet overall, 34 in the box, and they have the 28 gooseneck, which is 28 feet in the box, 8 feet in the goose, makes it a 36-foot trailer. Then in the bumper poles, you have the 28-foot bumper pole and the 20-foot bumper pole. The 28-foot is a 22-foot box plus a 6-foot nose, and the 20-footer is a 14-foot box plus a 6-foot nose. Now this trailer right next to me, we'll go over the construction. It's the same in all of them. You got 16-inch on center walls, and they're built with 1.5 by 1-inch studs. So every 16 inches, you have that. In the floor, same thing, you got 16-inch on center cross members. And then in the ceiling of this trailer, you've got 1.5-inch square tube every 24 inches on center. In the walls, they've got a 1-inch insulating board that's an inch thick. It offers like an R7 to R8 value. And then in the roof, they use 1.5 inch, which is R10 to 12. So very well insulated, very well built trailers. On top of that, and one of the most important things that Trails West does that almost nobody else does, is they paint these trailers in-house. They have a full paint line that they go through. This is not pre-painted rolled aluminum. These trailers come off mill and then they get painted in-house. Why is that important? Your standard aluminum skin on your standard manufactured trailer is a 1/2 mil of paint. Okay, these trailers have 3 mils of paint. That's 6 times the thickness. They don't scratch nearly as easily. They hold up to rust way better, and they just look better over time because they have so much more paint on them. The next thing that makes the trailer look really good is thick skin. So when this stuff heats up, it's 050 aluminum on the charcoal and the black skin that Trails West offers. So that's almost twice as thick as the 030 aluminum. What that does is it keeps it from oil canning, and it just gives you a much more durable exterior. So these two trailers are charcoal. They're going to be that 050. The one next to it down there, that white one, that one's going to be 040, along with the silver color is 040. And then a couple of the options you can see right here in the front while we're here. Let's just talk about them. We have the optional windows in the gooseneck here. We've got the plug on the front here. And then under your gooseneck, you've got your two 6-volt batteries. And here at Life Elevated Trailers, we can upgrade those to lithium ions for you. 7.5-gallon propane tanks. If you want more propane, we can relocate your spare tire and add in more propane tanks here in the front. And then this one has the fuel cell on it, which gives you either a 130-gallon tank or an optional 2 30-gallon tanks for 60 gallons total. And your fill handle's right over there. So that's kind of what's here on the front of the trailers. Now let's go inside and talk about all the options and why using one of these changes the snowmobiling experience completely. All right, guys, let's talk about the interior of these Trails West RPM trailers, and let's talk about the difference between a Burandt and a value package. Right now, I'm standing inside a 20-foot value. As you can see, there's still everything in this trailer that you need to have a really good time on the snow. Starting at the back of this trailer, you've got your onesie rack right here. You've got your rear drain plug channel in the rear, and then you have your corner protectors here they talked about earlier. 36-inch tread bright cabinet, soft open, soft close. You can fit a full front end in this thing, and if you break something on the trail, you can come right back, swap a shock out, swap an arm out, don't lose a day. In front of that, moving forward, you've got your 48-inch heated helmet cabinet. Throw your helmets in here, dry all your stuff off. This cabinet can get pretty warm, so I a lot of times will throw a ball of clavas in here, maybe a few gloves if they don't fit on the drying up front, and it'll dry those great too. Soft close on that as well. Benches that free floating off the wall, really sleek, really stylish. Tons of hooks to dry all your stuff and get everything dried out at the end of the day. Then you've got a 40,000 BTU furnace in this trailer. So that's piped out these 3 holes, coming out these holes in the floor with your track melt up under your sled. It's coming out these holes right here under your bibs, jackets, everything to warm that up. And then it comes out this tread bright piece right here, drying all your gloves, balaclavas, whatever else. And then it comes out all these posts, so it dries all your boots. You don't have to take anything inside, but that's not it, okay? Above this, you've got a bunch of USB charging. So if you've got radios, heated goggles, heated gloves, on and on and on. Some of the avalanche transponder transceivers are now rechargeable as well. Charge all that stuff in the trailer, know it's here, know it's charged, know it's dry, know it's ready to go. And that's why the Burandts are so awesome, is because they do, the Trails West RPMs are so awesome because they do all of that. Now let's talk about what we're missing in this value package versus a Burandt. First thing you'll notice, there's no stereo. Okay, we cut the stereo out. The reason that, to me, that's not that big of an issue is because this was $100. It's Velcroed in place. It sits there. It's Bluetooth. If you want music, for $100, you can replace a $1,200 stereo and get near the same sound quality out of it. This one doesn't get the mirror in the 20-footer, so you're missing that mirror. And then, all right, the one thing I couldn't remember there for a second is the lower lights don't come in the value package, and then it doesn't have the Burandt graphics on the outside. So stereo, lower lights, graphics, and then in the mirror, and then in the 28-footer, there's an oil rack and some extra hooks in the back. We'll talk about that when we're in the 28. Also new for 24, this isn't a big deal, but they did move this set of outlets down from the cove down right here, which makes it a lot more convenient to use. So yeah, let's move into a 28 and show us the difference between the value in the 28 versus the 20. All right, here we are in the 28 value. You'll notice the onesie rack is a little bigger in the 28s because you have more sleds, you have more people, you need more places to hang stuff. What's missing from the Burandt in the value is that right here in the Burandt, you've got this oil rack with charging and hooks built in. Picture will pop up of that. What we can do here though is if you don't need charging in the back here, we can throw this oil rack on the wall, throw some hooks under it, $500, you're done, and you've got all the storage, all the hanging, and everything else. And again, all you're missing is the rear charging, the mirror, the lower lights, the stereo, and the graphics. And so save yourself a bunch of money. You get all the same drying, all the same space, all the same features, and just you're missing a few of those creature comforts that can easily be replaced with a $100 Bluetooth speaker and a couple $100 on some storage, and you've got the same functionality for quite a bit less money. So for a lot of us that snowmobile that are looking to have our stuff dry, looking to have our stuff warm, looking to have our stuff charged, but don't care about all the frou-frou stuff, that's where this value package is a sneaky good deal because it comes in for quite a bit less money, but gives you overall the exact same experience. So for 2024, do not sleep on the value package. All right, guys, probably the most exciting development for 2024 is the new Extreme Cold package. So it used to be that when we did Extreme Cold, they insulated the floor. They still do that, but now they've added a second 40,000 BTU furnace. This furnace is dedicated to just blowing heat into the box, and then it also blows heat into the heated helmet cabinet. So you just went from 40 to 80,000 BTUs. Why is that so clutch? Because when you're getting ready to go snowmobiling, you turn this trailer on, it is warm in minutes. I mean, the thing has so much heat in such a small space that when you really want the heat, because in a snowmobile trailer, you want heat on and you want it quick. That's what this does, is it makes this thing an inferno, super quick so that you can get dressed in a warm trailer, get out, and not have to run the thing for an hour to heat up the whole space. A lot of guys are going to say, how far out does this stick? How much room do I have? So from this to the door, you've got 73 inches. We did drive a Defender in here, the big boy, and it went right through. It was close, but it did it. The other thing I hear a lot is, oh, I'm going to hit my head on this. Yeah, well, there's a lot of stuff to hit your head on in any snowmobile trailer cabinets. So, keep the comments to yourself. We've addressed it. And then, like always, this front furnace is dedicated, blowing 3 out here in the box. It runs down to your floor heat, and then it does all your boots and all your gloves. Because it's not piped into the helmet cabinet anymore, that dedicates a lot more air to the floor heat, so it's going to flow better and melt those sleds off better. So super exciting that they've added that, and I'm going to show you it in the gooseneck and tell you how it's a little bit different when you do the extreme cold in a gooseneck. All right, guys, my video guy did want me to point out that last trailer we were in was a bumper pull. So this is a 28-foot gooseneck, meaning 28 in the box, 8 in the nose, 36 overall. When you do the extreme cold package in the gooseneck, they actually do the floor heat out of this second furnace. So your second furnace comes down the wall into the floor right here and blows floor heat forward and back. It really improved the flow in the floor heat in these goosenecks to where you can feel the heat trucking out the floor in this. So dedicated here, down the floor, and then into your heated helmet cabinet is where this furnace goes. And then your front furnace is this vertical one here. It's piped into these 2 outlets here, these 2 here, and then your boot drying and all your glove drying. The nice thing about that is it got that second furnace away from this first furnace so they don't overheat each other. It also gives you a lot more room on your gooseneck where that second furnace used to sit here. It's now moved back in the box. So as you can see, now these gooseneck trailers have so much heat, and it's designed way better so that it really gets the trailer hot, evenly dispersed, and allows you to get dressed in a warm trailer that heats up just like that. Another cool part about the extreme cold package is it comes with dual thermostats and dual timers. So you don't have to run both furnaces at the same time. You can pick whichever one you want to run. And if you just want to dry boots and gloves, run your front one. If you just want floor heat blown into the box and helmet cabinet, just run your rear one. Or run them both at the same time and just fire up 80,000 BTUs. All right, you made it this far. You clearly love these trailers. Let's keep going. This is a Burandt gooseneck, so I'm going to go just back to front on everything this comes with. Where it has the extreme cold weather package, you've got a thermostat all the way here in the back, so it distributes the heat all the way to the back and makes sure the trailer is evenly warmed the whole way through. You've got your tie-down holders, you've got your drain channel, you've got your corner protectors, you have your 36-inch LED overhead lights, come standard in everything. Your rear charge center with 8 USB ports total in it, along with an oil shelf. You have a paper towel rack oil holder here on the wall that comes in the Burandts. You've got a 36-inch storage cabinet here. One thing we do in all our trailers, Value or Burandt, is add the high power fans that suck in and blow out. The reason these are so awesome is when you're running all that heat inside this trailer, you're melting a lot of stuff off. If you run this fan sucking out, it'll suck all that moisture out the ceiling and you'll get a dry trailer inside. You've got fuel doors for filling up your sleds. All your switches are labeled now, so you know exactly what they're controlling. You've got your brand new kill switch, your rotary latch, your outlets moved down, more 36-inch LEDs, your second 40,000 BTU furnace, benches to get dressed on, and then more storage up here in the front. I passed the mirror, but I'm not really a mirror guy. Tons of hanging for all your stuff. The stereo, which comes with 4 speakers and a subwoofer, so it does boom. Your single furnace up here with all that, and then your fuses up in the front, windows in the gooseneck. We've run the ski glides all the way to the front instead of stopping them halfway back like they used to. A few more drain holes here and a bunch of 5,000-pound heavy-duty gearing. So, I mean, these Burandts are loaded up and they are cream of the crop. If you want to have the best experience on your snowmobile, the most convenient experience, and the best mobile command center to work on your sled, get dressed, get dry, eat, warm kids up, haul a car, haul a Jeep, haul a side-by-side, haul sleds, haul dirt bikes. This trailer will do it all. It'll do it comfortably, and it has every option you need to get up to the mountain and get down in style, safety, and convenience. Tuning in and watching this video. One thing about our dealership that I think separates us from the rest is we are enthusiasts here. We are snowmobilers and we love trailers. So we're constantly innovating. We're constantly looking at what new model came out. What are the differences? How can I save my customers money and get them a really good experience at the same time? We found that adding a Bluetooth speaker and an extra shelf in the value package gets you the same experience, saving you thousands of dollars. So give us a call here at Life Elevated Trailers. And the one thing I can guarantee you is we will get you in the right trailer with the right options at the right price to maximize every dollar you spend on one of these beautiful trailers. So hit us up. Thanks for watching.